Dearest Womanhood, my longest friend, how have you been? I received all the triumphs, heals, and hurts that you sent me. It's been a while since we had a real conversation together, but I felt like I should clear the air. I hope this letter finds you well, because I have a few crucial things to say. More importantly, I have some questions to ask. Why must you break me down so much? We have been friends for so long I don't understand. At first, I thought you were joking with me. Small discomfort to put up with for the long haul. But recently, I don't know. It just feels as if your behavior is becoming more and more unfair to me. All the times we've grown together, do they mean nothing to you? It just seems as if keeping this bond between us is only important to me. I feel like I'm the only one trying to salvage our friendship, whilst you are trying to tear it down. I know I must look pretty for you, but do I have to be perfect? I thought that this was a give and take relationship, but lately, it seems as if you only take. You take my happiness, my confidence, and any remnants of faith. You have shot me down countless times and buried me under boulders of expectation you hold for me. Each time I think we are doing okay, you send me another disheartening experience, another event in which I must put up with because you are my companion. Worst of all regarding our relationship, you trained me to be the way you want. You made me become agreeable to your taste. You molded me into someone I don't even know if I should be proud of. You always told me that the greatest virtue to obtain is the ability to say yes. For the eloquence of a woman is determined by her ability to be walked upon, to be agreeable, palatable. That's what you always said, at least. I knew when I met you in my early teen years that you would be a lifelong friend. I knew that no matter what, you would be by my side to whisper in my ear. You'd be there to tell me exactly what I was doing wrong or what I was doing right. I knew that you would be there to sculpt me into an acceptable lady. I knew then that you would be the reason for my immense pride and suffering. I also knew that you would toss me some hardships. You did indeed. You gave me the looks of prying eyes and a suggestive shape. You gave me the ability to walk past a man without making eye contact. You taught me safety tips that I shouldn't need to know at my young age. From our years of friendship, I have learned countless pieces of information that constantly swarm my brain. Thank you for the knowledge. From you, I learned how to watch my words and stifle my temper, because if I misbehaved, I'd surely get labeled as crazy. One slip up is all it takes. And I am already a woman. The last thing I would want to be labeled as is a crazy woman. I repressed my tendencies to behave in unfitting ways. I did it all for you. I learned to cross my legs politely when sitting. I learned to never question a man's odd behavior, even when his behavior makes you uncomfortable. It just means he admires you, you said when the older acquaintances of my grandmother let their hands linger a tad bit too long on my back. I learned obligatory smiles and small talk greetings. I learned not to have opinions in conversations. You trained me well. You gave me the ability to compare. Oh Lord, how I wish I hadn't learned that one. You whispered in my ear while I was looking at those magazines of celebrities. You lied to me over and over that I needed to change, that I needed to become thin. You gave me a body that didn't fit comfortably in my clothes and a mind that didn't fit comfortably in the box you gave me to put it in. You set the pressure. You told me to want children. You scolded me when I didn't act maternal enough. Because that is what womanhood is. What is womanhood without motherhood? What is a woman without a child to care for? My worth comes second to the worth you sought out for me. My worth equates to the width of my waist and my ability to be the kind caregiver type. But how can I blame you? You were only telling me what you were taught. You were feeding me the same poison that almost killed you. You gave me the same cherry-flavored Kool-Aid that tainted your own bloodstream. And down we went, all together, because the lies you sold me were the second-hand ball of threads that you had been gifted. So excuse my rather bad attitude. The victims are both of us now, I see. My dearest womanhood. How do we fix this mess? How do we rewrite who we are meant to be? The thickness of my skin is all due to you. You made me a person who can endure great discomfort. You gave me the ability to bear children and the pain tolerance to birth them. You made sure I could smile through any stressful situation. You gave me the ability to be a woman and to love myself for it. You were with me through the nitty-gritty when the pain that came along with you would bring me down. You would also be the one to pick me back up, repair my broken parts, and send me on my way. You would tell me I was a strong, ethereal being, and you would tell me I deserved just as much as anyone else. You never once softened a blow for fear of hurting me. You showed me that if I am to aim to make it anywhere, it must be on my own. Well, friend, you sure did well with the task at hand. You gave me the expectations to uphold, and now it is my task to stick to them. It is now my life's purpose to uphold your image, our image. We are synonymous, aren't we? You and I, best of friends, two peas in a pod. Because even after all of our obstacles, I am still proud to be your companion. For we are lifelong friends, aren't we? You will be with me until my dying days, and we will reminisce of the memories of the glory we shared. We will speak of our great times of anguish, and we will speak of our even greater times of pride. Because without me, there is no you. Without you, there is no me. We are synonymous. We are one. We are womanhood. Now, it took me long to figure it out. And I know now that we will never be separated, never be pulled apart. My beloved womanhood, I must also thank you. I must thank you for the strength it takes to tear me down and put me back together, to tell me I am worth it. Dearest womanhood, let me ask you this. Is it worth it? All of this? My beloved womanhood, I love you most ardently. Love, woman.